C'est une grande fierté et c'est surtout une grande commodité puisque habituellement ces réunions de fin d'année se passent toujours en Angleterre et pour nous c'est toujours un long déplacement d'y assister. Et c'est vrai que j'avais demandé depuis 2 ans de délocaliser une réunion à Perpignan et les Anglais et la RFL a pris l'occasion des célébrations des 10 ans pour venir à Perpignan. Donc c'est vraiment une grande fierté de pouvoir recevoir en même temps tous les membres éminents de la Rugby Football League et surtout les représentants des clubs qui viennent ici pour bosser pendant 2 jours sur la saison qui vient de s'écouler et sur la saison à venir. Et je crois qu'ils ont beaucoup apprécié déjà nos installations et puis le travail qui vient d'être fourni.
Yeah, I think obviously with Catalan being in the competition for 10 years now and having had another great year on and off the field, it was important for Super League to come here and show our support for Catalan, and also it's always great to be hosted down here by Catalan.
I think the inclusion of Catalan Dragons in the Super League has been a magnificent success and a great credit to everybody concerned with the club, to Bernard in particular, to Christophe and with all his board of directors. Back in 2006 when we first looked to include a French team in the competition, there were a number of candidates. Catalan was one, of course, Villeneuve was another, Toulouse was another, and we went through an extensive application process. The club today looks very different to that it looked in 2006 when it was just called Union Trias Catalan, UTC, and it's a great credit to everybody.
Et le but de cette projection, c'était de montrer aux Anglais que finalement, il y a 10 ans ou il y a 12 ans même, quand ils nous ont accepté en Super League, ils ne se sont pas trompés. Ce qu'on voit dans cette présentation, l'évolution du club, bien sûr dans le domaine sportif, mais surtout dans le domaine des infrastructures, avec ce stade Gilbert Brutus qui demande maintenant plus qu'à être fermé avec cette nouvelle tribune. Dans le domaine financier, puisque après un début de saison difficile, à cause des premiers bilans où il fallait un peu consolider un peu les liens financiers et surtout l'activité commerciale, et bien on s'aperçoit que maintenant on arrive à l'équilibre et c'est important de montrer cette évolution, surtout notamment dans le nombre d'abonnés, le nombre d'affluences de spectateurs qui viennent à Brutus, nos projets de délocalisation et tous les projets maintenant du club qui passent bien sûr par la formation avec l'acceptation de cette équipe des U19 dans la compétition Académie et puis encore des tas d'autres projets. C'est important pour nous ce soir de le montrer aux Anglais pour que, avec beaucoup d'humilité et de respect, on leur a montré ce qu'on venait d'accomplir en 10 ans. Et au vu de tous les commentaires qui ont été faits après, ils ont beaucoup apprécié, ils sont fiers aussi du travail qu'on a réalisé.
It's a real credit to Bernard and Christophe what they've achieved here, and that when you see in the presentation exactly what they've achieved is amazing. I don't think there's a club that's done what they've done in any sport in the world, go to a totally new place in a different competition and be so successful. And they're very humble with it. You know, Christophe and Bernard very humble about what they've achieved, but I think that they've achieved an awful lot in the next 10 years, and having seen their strategic plan for the next 5, they've got the best to come.
The thing about Catalan Dragons is it's a unique club. It's a unique club because it's the only one that's overseas. So brings its own challenges, but it also brings its own opportunities. And the other thing is it represents a whole region. In fact, you could argue it represents a whole country, but I think that you would prefer to just represent the region of Catalan. So it's a wonderful opportunity, and the club's made a lot of progress. They've been a strong team for the last 5-6 years. They really are a very big club, and you would expect them over the next couple of years to be winning trophies. They'd certainly, I suspect, be disappointed if they're not winning trophies because everything is set fair. And I know there's another development plan to take care of that side there, which will make this a very, very good stadium indeed. So, of course, I want to see the whole league do well, but certainly Catalan have performed very well and very creditably over the first 10 years.
I think it's been a great season. I think some real highlights. We set out at the start of the season, we were very keen to make sure the grand final was a sellout crowd, and it was. But some of the games along the way were brilliant. The League Leaders Shield final day was fantastic, and then the playoffs were great, and then the grand final itself. So I think it's been a really, really good year for Rugby League and Super League.
It's been a terrific season. It's been a season of change. Obviously, we've restructured the competition. We've taken it down from 14 to 12. We always knew that would be controversial. We hope that by moving to a league structure of 12s and 8s that we would increase the competitiveness, and I think it's been there for all to see. I think we've had some wonderful fixtures. I think the playoffs have been just great. The final last weekend has been fantastic. In the qualifiers, that's produced drama, and it's been a great success. And to come to Perpignan to have our end of season meeting is always a pleasure.
It was. I think we were really aware that the Rugby Union World Cup was a huge opportunity for us, that having a load of people who otherwise wouldn't watch rugby, either Rugby Union or Rugby League, interested in rugby. We know Rugby League is better sport, we know it's simpler, we know it's more athletic. So it was good to be able to put on some great games, big games, at a time when people were focused on rugby, whether that be Rugby Union or Rugby League.